Let's talk about Cody and this 240 for a second. There's something I think that's very special about Cody and his story with this car. He's owned it for over 15 years, and about 10 of those years he's been tracking it here in Arizona at the Wild Horse events. So I think most car enthusiasts can relate. When you have a car for that long, you kind of get attached to it in a way. So it kind of changes each stage of the car's progression. It kind of changes the dynamic with all of that. Most cars come and go and everything, but you know, every once in a while there's somebody that's had a car for 10 plus years and it's just really special to them and they hold it really close to them. So I was very happy to be able to help Cody with changing the car up and kind of helping him with the vision that he always had for it. So I'd like to show some video of that, and nothing like a tutorial right now. I did some tutorials on the KA stuff on my car, but here with Cody's just gonna kind of show what we were doing, and maybe it'd be like you guys are just hanging out in the garage with us. So enjoy and let's get into it. Moving right along on Cody's car. We got the exhaust off, got the intake off, started mocking up the oil cooler fitting. Definitely show that later, but definitely got a good jump start here. Starting a box of all the old parts we're not going to use, and got all the new parts right here. Going to do a cleanup on the intake manifold. It's crazy because my intake was partially simplified already, but seeing it with like everything on it is, it's pretty crazy how much you can clean up on these things. So before we started thinking about doing the turbo install, we took a couple steps back, cleaned up some stuff, wanted to repaint the valve cover, fix some oil leaks, just do some regular maintenance on it. So right here you see us stripping the red off of that, and then the new timing covers painted silver, and then valve cover blue. Did new thermostat, water pump, front crank seal, check the oil pump, and a couple things there. New studs. We're going in right after this video, so just doing like regular maintenance type stuff. Then bam, got the turbo on, got the intake manifold on. I did want to show the paint that we use because it looks really good. It looks like fresh aluminum. It's called Illumi Blast. It's kind of a funny name, but it works really good. Seems like it's going to hold up. If you want to see the install on this ISR kit for the KA, it's in my S14 upgrade playlist on the channel. And yeah. Okay, so you're probably trying to do an intercooler on your KA S14. Now, Tomei makes a cold side pipe that works for the KA because the intake manifold is clocked in a different way than the SR. So Tomei makes this pipe, and it's made to work with the Greddy intercooler 24E, which is this one. And so yeah, that's the one that Tomei says to use for it. We tried mocking up an S14 intercooler on this. It probably would have worked, but the brackets weren't in the right spot. Probably would have had to cut a little bit more and make extra brackets and stuff. So we're finding out that this is a really nice and clean way to do it. Right here, you just have the 90 that comes off the turbo for the hot side. This pipe actually wraps around the little air intake pipe, and there's a hole in the side of the unibody there where this one comes around. Your typical one would come out of here, do a 45, and then come down into this hole. But the Tomei one comes in right here, and I think it looks a little bit cleaner. So this little plate, I don't know, wasn't too many people that we found online originally that knew about this or whatever, but this little plate's held on with 2 bolts. Take the plate off, boom. And then you'll see pipe is right there. This one will end up going from here and then going right in with a 90 coupler. So looking good. And yeah, the brackets on the bottom of here are gonna line up just perfect after we cut just a little bit off. I made a mark in there, maybe about 1.5 inches in a little bit, but it's gonna be all nice and tucked and clean. SR style Greddy front mount. And yeah, so